So hello guys, welcome to my channel. Now we will start a new problem. So it is related to the dynamic programming, as we already see the knapsack problem. So I will tell you three problems that is related to knapsack. So if you don't know what is knapsack and how you implement this knapsack, firstly go to the knapsack problem and understand this problem. After that you can start this problem, because this problem is totally based on knapsack problem, as we are started new series dynamic programming. So firstly go to the basic, and after that go through the momentum. Like first go to the knapsack. After that there is a sixth problem I have already discussed, that is related to the knapsack problem. So we will this sixth problem sequence wise. So that's why you need to first understand what is knapsack problem. So let's start new problem. First problem that is related to a knapsack. So if you know knapsack problem, you have means you can do this sixth problem if you know that knapsack problem. So what is the knapsack problem? So that is a subset sum problem. So we have a given an array of integer and a value sum. Determine if there is a subset of a given set with sum equal to a given sum. So what question says that? Question said that they give us an array and a sum. Okay, an array and sum. They are give us only two input, array and sum. So we have to find a subset whose sum is equal to a given sum. We have to determine if there is a present any subset or not. Like here is an example, and there is n input is n means size of the array is 3, 34, 4, 12, 5, 2. So sum is 9. So basically sum is 9. So we have to find any subset whose sum is 9. Can you see any subset whose sum is 9? Yeah, I can see 5 and 4. Okay, 5 and 4 whose sum is 9, and also we can see is 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2 whose sum is 9. So there is a number of subset we can find. We can see that whose sum is 9. Likewise second example, whose sum is 30. Okay, so output is 0. Like there is no subject. You can find 3 into 34 maximum, 3 into 4 minimum, but 12, 5, 70, 73, 2, 90, 94, 23 plus 26. Overall means there is no subset whose sum is 30. That's why answer is 0. So our output is 1 or 0. Means yes or no. If there is a present, yes, and if there is no present, no. Okay, so this is our talk. So time complexity is sum into n, means is similar to the knapsack problem. That's why I ask you first to go to the knapsack, then after that go to this problem. So let's go to the notes. So we will discuss three problems. Okay, these three problem. Okay, subset sum problem, equal sum partition, and count of subset. So as we all discussed, what is some subset sum problem? So first we go to the subset sum problem. So as where we have an array 2, 3, 7, 8, 10. So and also have a sum. So our basic approach to handle this question, like compare this question to the knapsack. Okay, like they gave us an array, who has some element. So in knapsack they gave us a weight array item array. Okay, where is item? There is an item array in which the number of items present, है ना? Each item has weight array, W weight array, and price means value W price anything. So each item has two attributes, weight and value. Okay, है ना? So in this case, in weight array, what we have do, like what we have did, like in weight we can compare if weight of the element is less than or equal to that capacity means W capacity. This W capacity, C, you can compare it, C, you can see capacity, overall capacity of the weight of the bag. Okay, overall capacity of the bag. So the weight should not be exceed from that capacity in knapsack. This is the case of knapsack. So in this problem they have given sum. So we have to think accordingly has respective with the respective knapsack. So like in the knapsack they have give weight array, and they ask us do not exceed that limit, also give us the capacity. So in this they have an array and also give some attribute like sum. You do not exceed that sum. Understand? You have to subtract whose sum is 11. You can count up till 11. After that, if 11 is happen, you will not be count. Okay, if like 10, if you first is 10, after that you will not count 8. It's maximum na, 10 plus 8 18. So sum is 11, so you count 18. So don't need to go above that sum. So it has, we compare that sum is equal to capacity. We compare sum is equal to capacity and array is equal to the weight, like weight. Now, so we can compare this through knapsack, and so min value don't don't need to consider the value array. Just consider these two attributes using knapsack. So I draw a 2D array for this array. Okay, this is n in this fraction, n here, and the row fraction sum here. Sum means total sum. So sum is 11. So I draw 0 to 11. So one more thing that when you will give a size of that 2D array, so you need n plus 1 size and sum plus 1. Because you are also taking 0 now, that's why you also need to take 11 and 0. So that's why this will count plus 1. Okay, so what is the step 2 in the knapsack? Like for in knapsack you initialize this 0 and this first row and first column is 0 0 0 like na. So because zero capacity, always zero profit, zero at always zero profit. So that's why you put all the 0 in this initialization. So let's think that if sum is 0, है if sum is 0, so is any subset present whose sum is 0? Think. Like if I said that 0 sum, we need 0 sum. Is any subset required whose sum is 0? So as you have learned in your math that there is a null subset. Okay, this is also count. So you can say that this is a null subset is present. So true. You can say that, yeah, it is present, है ना? So one item and sum is 0. So here is one item, like two items. So we need to sum 2. Yeah, you can make it if one item and sum is 0. You don't need to put that item. Simply put this subset, null subset. So yeah, this one present, one subset is present. Yeah, here T is present. True means it, and in first row T is present means we are taking null subset, so that over sum is 0. I hope you understand this line, because we need 0 sum, है ना? So we don't need to take any attribute, any element. So simply we can take this null subset. So it means we can there is a one subset whose sum is 0. That's it mean na, we are finding this for check, we are checking that if subset is present or not. So likewise, so in first row, so we can say that if the element is 0, if element is 0, the sum is 0. So we can say that is, but we can take null subset, so that's why it's true. But if the item is 0 and we need one sum, so what we will do? We simply we don't have any subset whose sum is 1, because we don't have any element now. So how we will take this element for sum 2? So that's why that here is false. False. Likewise, you can fill this all the row false. Okay. So we are in we will able to initialize this. We will able to initialize this row and column, first row and column. So this is the initial part of our problem. So now we will do this. We will check for remaining this item. Okay, what is this item say that? Means this. What is this box say that? This last box say that. This last box. Sorry. So this last box says that we have 5 items and we need 11. Sum 11. Okay. So it means we have 5 items and we need 11 sum. So what is this block say that? You say that we have 4 items and we need 10. We need 10 sum. So this item say that will tell us what is any there and subset present or not. So how you pick that in this case, like if you put this element, like maybe this block is not considered, like if this block is if subset is, if there is a no subset whose sum is 6. Now suppose there is a no subset whose sum is 6, है but suppose there is any subset whose sum is 5, whose sum is, we can see that 2 and 6 whose sum is 5. So if is true here, so we can take if yeah, where we are, let's forget this. If we have this element, like we have 2 elements, but we are able to find this, if here is it true, and we have to check or. if there is a previous any value who has completed this subset, like I can say that I will check this for this, but maybe it will true here, like maybe I will get true here, because maybe the subset 10, like here we will get 11, because simply 11 is present in 2 items, like we have only 2 items now, we have only 2 items, so one subset is 11 and another subset is 2, so maybe this 2 will we are taken here, 2 is taken. Am I simply means that we have take OR between 2 boxes. If anyone is true, so simply write true. If both are false, then only false. If one of them is true, then you take true, because this sum is already happened, so that's why you need to take true. So now let's go to the let's go to the this code. This is code for knapsack. Okay, I will tell you simple, only minor changes that you need to take, and you will complete this question. As I already say that this WT, where we can place with WT with array, right? Array, and in question we will take not n, we will take I. So this you have to note, okay? Because when we go to the in loop, for loop, so in this case we replace this n into I and sum into j, so that's why. And here and w we will replace sum means capacity, we simply replace that element, है so this is n w, and here is max, so we don't need to maximum value, so we will not take this max, we will not take this value, because so we don't have any attribute value, so this will not take anymore, so this will take, yeah, but here we can take array. Okay, so instead of this maximum we will take OR here. Okay, that's why I said that we will take OR, because we also consider previous, maybe there is a 11 happened before, it maybe happen now, if there is a 5 element, maybe in 3 element we will get 11 subset, so we will take also this box, that's why I will take OR attribute here. So remaining is same, w will take sum here, and after that return tn and t sum. This is the main difference, like you take only OR here, and the initialization, I already taught you this initialization part, so minor thing is main part is in initialization, and after that we will take OR here and replace array here, and replace weight through array and sum w. In place of w you can put sum here, and don't need to this maximum and value. Okay, so let's go to the question. So this is the code, so I simply return I simply choose a boolean array. Yes, I am, as I said that we will take a return type is boolean, so that's why we will take true or false, so this is still here. So this is the array for loop, this is the j loop, instead of this n here we can take n, so instead of this n which will take I, and instead of this sum we can take j. So this will happen, this line what is this line happen. So if j is equal to 0 means if sum is equal to 0, so simply put true na, because null set is here, null subset is here, so whenever this j is equal to 0, so 0, After that, when j is equal to not 0, so it will give this, it will go to this if else if conditions and check if I is equal to 0. Yes, I is equal to 0. Simply write f false. Simply write I. So this firstly this two line simply initialize this array, this column and this row. This if else condition. If and if else if condition. So in else condition, other than this block, this and this, other than this block, what will you do? So simply say that, simply like as I said that replace the weight array into original array and change W into J. So that's why, and change only OR here and remaining other same, and don't need to take maximum add value array. So that's it. So let's compile this question. I hope you understand this question. So let's submit. Yeah, it will take all the cases. So that's it. Next question. Let's go to the next question. Yeah. Next question says that it is the partition equal subset sum. As I said that we will take the problem, so that's why partition equal subset sum. So given an integer array nums and return true. So here they are given us a value, one array, nums array, and we have to return yes or no. If we can partition the array into two subsets such that the sum of each element in the both subset is equal or false or equal or otherwise. So it simply means that they give us an array. We will check that if that array is we can divide into two subset. Check if we part into two subset whose sum is equal. Focus this point. Whose sum is equal. We can divide that. Divide that array. We can check two subset whose sum is equal. Now that's why about that it will true. Otherwise it is false. Like example, why we have 1, 5, 11, 5. So we will take we can see that overall sum. Here is overall sum means 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 11, 70, 70 plus 23, 23 sum है ना. So 23 half क्या होता है? 23 क्या है? 5 plus 6, 6 plus 7, 70, 22. Sorry, 22. So we can see that 11 is a one subset and 1, 5, 5 whose sum is 11. So equal, no? Two subset are equal. That's why we can find two subset whose sum are equal to the total sum. And likewise, but in this case we cannot find any subset whose sum is 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10, 10, 11. So that's why we don't need any, we don't have any subset whose sum is 11. So that's why output is false. So let's go to the notes and understand this problem. So this is the code, as I said, that for this subset problem. So equal sum partition. So suppose this we have this and something array here. Let's take this first array. What is the first array? 1, 5, 1, 5, 11, 5. Sorry. Firstly, you will count the sum. What is sum here? 22. Okay. ठीक है. So overall task is to partition that array in P1 and P2. So partition and count sum and calculate the sum of that partition S1 and S2. We need to we need S minus S1 minus S2 equal to 0 or S2 minus S2 and vice versa. But is equal to 0 means it means to say that S1 and S2 is equal to should be equal. We can partition in such a way that whose sum is should be equal. We can, if this will happen, no, simply return true. If this will not happen, simply return false. So this is the question. This is the problem statement, and this sum is the So that's why I asked you. What's the problem? It's main concept of this question is only understand the problem statement. Okay. So as the total sum is 22, we can divide it in the equal part. Right? If we can divide it to equal part, so after that we will check if that equal part is present or not. Let's take second example. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 5. Whose sum is 11. So can you please tell me whose sum is 11? We can divide it into two equal parts. Only integer value. Can you tell me? It means says that if S1 and S2 is equal, so it means simple that we can say that S1 is S2 is equal. So we can simply say that S1 over sum is equal to 2 into 2S1 or 2 into 2S1. Like if S1 is 11, so into 2. Overall 22. Sum is equal to S2S2 means 2S1 ना 2S1 or 2S2 कुछ भी लगा लो. Means we have all, if there is any partition is happen, it means simply means that so S1 and S2 is equal, so it means it is a even. 2 means even. So over sum is should be even. So if sum is not even, so simply return false now. Simply return false here. One case you can find now. So simply return false. If you if you can see that if the partition is not happen, simply return false. What if partition will be partition will be happen? So like how we will check if like if we get let's suppose we get even sum. Okay, now we have to check if that we can say that maybe do some maybe S1 and S2 present in that subset whose sum is equal, maybe some no, but we don't need to have we don't need to check both of them. Like if S1 and S2 is equal, if S1 and S2 is equal, so simply check for one now. If S1 is present, so simply it means S2 is also present. So what is the S1? S1 is the S1 is equal to sum divided by 2. Sum divided by 2. So simple na. Sum divided by 2 is equal to S1. So how you will check if S1 means S1 means what is S1? Means S1 is total sum. Now S1 is the total sum na. So you are taking 11 S1 means 11 in this array. So check if any subset whose sum is 11 is present in this array or not. Overall sum is 22 now. So we divide it 11. We divide it into half. So check 11 is present. If present, simply means there is anything whose sum is also 11 because we are taking half part. Remaining is the half part. So that's it. So how you will check? Now we all have already see that question. Check if present or not. Subset sum problem. Yeah. This will solve this question. Let's go to the code. We will count sum. I hope you know how to count the sum of an array. So this will for loop counts the sum. So simply check if sum is not even, if sum is odd, simply return false. If else, if sum is even, so simply check if the present or not. If अगर present हुआ तो true false return करेगा, नहीं हुआ तो false return करेगा. तो simple इतना सा कोड है. I hope you understand this question. Let's go to the code. Yeah. This is the main function and this is our previous code. Okay, let's submit this question. Yeah, it accepts all the cases. So I hope you like it. So next question is perfect sum problem, or we can say that count of what is we can say that count of subset sum problem. What we see previously, we see subset problem. So we can say that in this question we have only say that if present or not. We return true or false. In this question we return count. Okay, we have returned count. If here subset present, then how many subset is present? Simply how many. Here we can take only true or false. Either in this case we can how many. Only return that value. So there is an array size and an active, and the task is to count all the subset of equal to sum and modulus and modulus. So let's first go to the same like this initialization part now. So here we are taking true or false, true, false, 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 false. In when we are count the number, so simply take 1 instead of true, take 0 instead of false. This is the minor change, and one little bit change is here is that okay, it is not there is code. Yeah, I think here subset sum problem. So we are taking this problem. So instead of this we are taking OR here, na? We are taking OR. So what we are doing here, like we are taking previous value. We are also check if here is it present or not. So like here we have a choice tree. So like here simply return here true or false. Like we don't we not check. In this case we are return only true or false, but in this case we count na, we have to plus na. Whatever comes from the left, whatever comes from the right, we plus that. Maybe one subset found here, one subset found here. So in above case we are taking true here and true here, maybe true here, true here. So maybe we only need only one value. So true plus true. So true first true. It we are taking here na, but we are now one we are count na. So one we have to plus na. So 2 here. Maybe to 1 here, इधर 1 इधर से आए, इधर से 1 आ जाए, इधर से माइनस, इधर से 0 आ जाए, इधर से 1 आ जाए, तो 1 ओवरऑल 1 प्लस होके 1 हुआ, तो इधर से आगे तो 3 बन जाए. So count. Simply don't need to take or here, but simply take plus here. Only one change can do is plus and change true is into false and false into 0. There is no need to take doing anything in this question. Simply count, simply do plus nothing, and for taking int return type. So that's why we are going to take this plus 3 into 1, that's right. So let's go to the code. I hope you understand this code well. So simply this question demand, so that's why I take module. And also in some question you first need only first array, first row. After that you can start from stacking row I is equal to 1, and that's it, and simpler. So instead of this here taking or, you can take plus here, and like modulo here can we have questions at that according to question. So we need to modulo output input maybe large, so that's why you take module for this element. So return simple. Let's run this and compile. Yeah, output is 3. Yeah, it was all the questions. Thank you guys. I hope you like my video. You like my video. So these 3 questions related to each other. So if you understand first question, so it is nothing too difficult to understand remaining questions. So I hope you like, and thank you guys. Have a nice day.